Hello, hello, you beautiful people. Today I'm going to be doing another shoe wallet. And today's going to be a bifold. And I'm going to be using an old pair of Allon Edmonds that were just kind of sitting in the hall closet. And they've been sitting there for like 6 months. They don't fit anybody. They're dusty. They're old. So, yeah, I'm going to be using them to make a wallet. And here I'm clicking out some base leather that is a good like core for the wallet, because the biggest thing that I heard from you guys in the comments of the other videos that I did on making these like weird combinations is that you wanted to see a wallet that was actually usable and functional. So I took that into account when I actually like came up with this idea. So you'll see later in the video how I'm actually making this a usable wallet. And also, bifolds aren't really my style, so I probably will never carry this wallet. So if you guys want to see me give this away, then let me know with a comment. I'd be happy to do that. I love giving shit away. So, okay. And as I'm clicking this out, I actually want to tell you guys, funnily enough, when I first started leatherwork, the thing I got into leatherwork for was actually shoemaking and armor making. That sounds really random, but I was really into the Renaissance fair and like cosplaying, and I would see these people wearing crazy leather armor, like dragon scale leather armor and like shit like that, and it's so cool. And so I got into leatherwork. I'm like, I really want to make leather armor. And then also, I really wanted to make these particular pair of leather boots from Assassin's Creed, the video game Assassin's Creed. The main character, Ezio Auditore, had these fucking dope leather boots. They were so cool. And all I wanted to do was make them. I actually still think I have an old pattern I made for them before I knew how to do shoemaking. Which now I should probably actually make them just to say that I did. But yeah, so when I first started to get into leatherwork, I went into it with that goal, but then I was like, I should probably learn how to do stuff first, so I'll just make some leather wallets. And then I just never stopped making wallets, and I kind of forgot about those goals until recently. So here you can see I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to be placing the wallet on the pocket. So that's like the pocket piece for the bifold. And I'm just trying to figure out how to include a notable detail. And I dropped the shoe. Good work, Nicola. I'm trying to figure out how to include a notable detail from the shoe in the pocket so it looks cool. So you're seeing I'm just trying to make sure that that's placed properly. I don't know. Where are you going, Nicola? Oh, yeah, okay. I'm getting the pocket, and the other pocket I cut out and making sure it's actually like placed properly and that it's opposite and that I'm not cutting out two of the same exact pocket because I only have one pair of these shoes to work with. So being extra careful. And now you can see I'm about to click this out. If you guys are leather workers, this clicker press is freaking amazing. I got this from Weaver Leather. It's their 8-ton Mighty Wonder clicker press. Completely hand operated, no electric, whatever, no special requirements for your shop. Super nice. Okay, and now you see how there's all this back leather on this pocket that I cut out. It's going to be too thick and it's going to be really, really weird to use as a pocket. So right now I am cutting the threads that hold that back piece on, and the unfortunate byproduct of that is that this cool little detail part is also going to come off. So what I'm going to have to do is actually sew this part back on. Now, you'll see later in the video, I somehow lost the clips of me using my sewing machine for this video. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I just straight up forgot to turn the camera on or if I just somehow accidentally deleted the clips, but the clips don't exist anymore. They're in the netherworld of the Force. So, yeah, I'm going to try well, not try. I'm going to just fucking make sure to turn the camera on next time when I'm doing the sewing machine stuff so that you guys can actually see. I use a Sailrite Fabricator sewing machine. It is a fantastic machine, and it's like half the price of other industrial sewing machines. So, and it's made in the U.S., which is pretty cool. So if you guys are in the market, again, if you're leather workers like me and you want a good machine that's easy to use, and I mean, it's still expensive, but it's not like the other machines are like $4,000, and this one is like $2,000, brand spanking new. It comes with the table. It comes with a bunch of attachments. It's pretty awesome. So now you can see that I am tearing off those back pieces. When they made the shoes, they glued them on, so there's going to be a little bit of residue, but that stuff's eventually going to dry and it's just going to feel like everything else on the back, on the flesh side of the wallet. So, yeah, you get a close-up of the innards of this, and I'm just tearing those threads. That part can go bye-bye, and now I think in this clip you'll see I'm going to end up using some double-sided tape, which for leather workers is a godsend. It is fantastic because it means that you don't have to use glue. A lot of the times glue is messy, and unless you're going to have like the edge of your project, like if you're making a wallet and let's say there's 4 pieces of leather stacked together, and the edges of that is going to be the actual edge of the wallet that the person using it is going to feel, then you use glue, because when you bevel and you burnish, that's a double-sided tape. As you can see, when you bevel and burnish, you're going to want that edge to feel like one solid piece, and so that's why you glue it. But like this is just a detail piece on the pocket, and no one's ever going to actually use it or whatever, and no one's going to feel the edges. Tape is the way to go. I'm just removing any of that fuzz that's on the back there. And now I'm just going to be laying the tape down, and as you can see, just sewing right there. Well, like I said before, you won't see the sewing because I'm an idiot, but okay, so now I am just roughing up the main inside panel so that I can glue those pockets that I was working on in the last clip onto here. And then once I glue them onto here, I'll glue this panel onto the outside panel, and then I will sew. Again, you're not going to see the sewing, unfortunately. And apparently, you're also not going to see me roughing up this piece because it's all outside the shot. Hey, you know what? This is real. This is what happens when you're the cameraman and the actor in the shot. So, there you go. The roughing tool I'm using is I think the Crafters Plus one from Tandy. To be honest, it doesn't really work that well. I don't know if you're a leather worker and you know of a really good roughing tool. Please let me know, because I've always had trouble with this, because as you'll see here, the glue does not stick to this leather. This leather is from Horween Leather Co. in Chicago, which is where I'm based. Their leather's beautiful, but this is the Chrome XL Cavalier. The finish on here makes it where the glue that I'm using does not stick. So I've always had trouble gluing, and to be honest, the roughing doesn't do shit. I do it because you're supposed to do it, but as you can see, I still have to press things together, and the glue doesn't really stick either way. So if you know of a better roughing tool, please let me know, because that would be amazing. And yeah, now I'm sticking on the pockets. As you can see, I removed the thread on those detail pieces so that I could remove that thicker back part. And then I went with my sewing machine and I just re-sewed the detail piece on there exactly as it was with white thread, because the rest of the wallet's going to be sewn with white thread. And yeah, so I am I'm gluing those on, and the one nice thing about the finish on this leather not taking the glue is that if I have excess glue there, I can just rub it off with my finger and it doesn't really do anything. As you can see, I'm pretty sure I do it. Yeah. I initially just use this is just a little marking awl, but then I'm like, screw this. I'll just rub it off with my finger. Yeah. Yeah, and it just comes right off. Obviously, the bad side about that is that it comes off whether the pocket is on there or where the pocket is glued on. So, okay, so this is the main outside body, and I'm doing a decorative groove and bevel and burnish, and that part is going to be like one side of the cash pocket. And I also put my logos on there with the same clicker press that I cut the wallets out on. And I've showed the beveling and whatnot in my shorts on the channel in the past. The beveler I have is from Little King Goods Supply, or Little King Supply Co., whatever. Really great tools. I gotta say, they're freaking beautiful tools. They're really well priced. 1000%. I love his tools. And okay, so the burnishing agent I'm using is called Tokonol. I used to use, what did I use before? I used some kind of like Tandy Leather Eco Gel or something like that. No, I use Gum Track. Yeah, from Tandy Leather, I use Gum Track. This is way better, in my opinion. I think it gives a nice shine. A lot of people also use water, which if you're going for more of like a subtle shine, then I think water is great, but I always use Tokonol. I think it gives a nicer finish and makes it smoother. And the burnisher I'm using is also from Little King Supply. And the thing I like about his tools is that he incorporates brass. So at the top of the tool, there's like a brass plate. It's so cool. And he's got his logo engraved in there. It's very, 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 very cool. So yeah, and the wood's beautiful. It's just a fantastic tool. I could salivate over really cool leather tools for hours and hours and hours. That's probably why I'm still single. But yeah. So the edges are burnished, which is always amazing to feel on your fingers. If you've never felt a burnished edge, you are missing out. And now I'm going to be gluing the two panels together. I'm just relishing in the, I don't know why this clip is so long. Okay, here we go. Okay. So now I am gluing. I've put glue. I've marked where the glue needs to go, and I am just going to be gluing everything together now. And then, yeah, you get a little shot of my beard and my shoulder. Sorry about that. Jeez, Nicola, what are you doing? Dude, get out of the shot. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Gluing. That's basically like 90% of putting a wallet together that isn't a one piece. That's why I like making the one piece wallets, because if you could tell through my commentary here, I do not like gluing things together. It's messy, and there's a lot of different ways it could go wrong, whereas with a one piece, there's no gluing whatsoever, and all you got to do is just fold it and sew it, and you're good. So, but regardless, I do get to make cool wallets like this with multiple pieces, so that kind of makes up for it. One thing you will want to note about making a bifold is that outside panel has to be longer than the inside panel to allow for a fold and to make volume in the cash pocket. So you see that the line there is not completely flat, and that's why. And so now I'm just wiping off the glue off my fingers, and now I'm opening up the pockets after I sewed the thing on. And yeah, again, just simple white stitching. The stitching turned out a little wonky. I think just, again, because the layers were glued, and not because the layers were glued, but because the glue doesn't want to stick to this type of leather very well. Things were kind of moving around slightly, and so yeah, the stitching is not perfect, but I think it still looks pretty cool. And I'm just using that other tool that I was using is called a bone folder. And also from Little King Supply. I might as well just become his marketing agent. Jeez. Yeah, also from Little King Supply. And I use it a lot for opening pockets. It also just looks good on camera, to be honest. I don't have to do that. I could just use my finger, but it just looks cool. And now I'm here showing off how you can put cards in there. And these are just like blank ID cards, basically. Like you could print stuff on them if you have the right tools. I use them to fill up my wallets for shots, and now I've got some $2 bills. Funnily enough, I used to work at Starbucks, and as a barista, there was this guy who came in every single day wearing a sparkly red scarf, and he said something really weird every single time. I don't remember, but he would always tip in $2 bills, and every single time he tipped in a $2 bill, what I would do is I would pull up my wallet and take out two $1 bills and pop them into the tip jar, and then take out that $2 bill because I wanted to collect them. So that's why I have so many $2 bills. And there you go. That is the wallet. Again, if you guys want me to give this away, or if you want to pay for it, I mean, you know, fucking more money to me, great. I can keep doing this. I keep making videos and shit. Let me know if you guys are interested in this wallet. I will probably just give it away if you guys are interested. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty cool. I think that I was going to go for black with the rest of the leather. I'm really happy I did brown. I think it looks really, really cool. A slight two-tone like that. Yeah, again, with glue, sometimes shit just fits together very, very wonky. But there you go. That's the wallet.
Whoa. Before you leave, Future Nikolai here. Thank you for watching this video. Coffee to you, coffee to me, coffee to everybody. If you like this video, then please leave a like. You know, do the YouTube stuff. Leave a like. Subscribe. That's the other word I was looking for. You can hit the notification bell if you want. It really does help the channel out, and it helps me keep creating these videos. So, yeah. Have a good day, guys.